Sabrina, The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. Let me start off by saying the show sucks. It suffers from what a lot of movies suffer, even TV shows. It has a very good trailer, terrible show. Um, the main character, I thought she was terrible. Like, I'm not finna sugarcoat it, because they hyped this up so hard. She was terrible. Like, everyone else was fine. Everyone else was good. She was just bad acting to me. She felt like she was soap opera acting. Like, watching Sabrina, it felt like watching a bad TV show. It felt like watching a soap opera of sorts. I did not like the pacing. They went from like telling the days, and all of a sudden, it's just whenever time it is now. It like seemed like it went ahead, and it seemed like it wasn't. Like, it just didn't make sense. It was all over the place to me with pacing. The story didn't make sense every single episode. Like, she was the main one, jumping up, jumping up, jumping up. And then finally toward the end, there was like, dude, you like messing with stuff, you have no idea what you're doing. And she just did not care, jumping up, trying to help. And it's like, this is not believable. Like, from everything we've seen, from like even Vampire Diaries, the originals, a bunch of other witch stuff, like all the folklore stuff, even with Grimm, like Constantine, like everything that American Horror Story, everything we know from like witches, it's like it just didn't really care. And then it was certain moments where like Ambrose would say something, or like Zelda would say something, or the high priest would say something, and it's like, this show is good. They would like say a one-liner, or Prudence. They would like say a one-liner, or like have a conversation with someone, and then they would like name drop like names we heard, like Crowley from Supernatural, and like Freya, who was in the originals. Like, they would name drop names that we know, and it's like, and then it goes back to the teenage angst stuff, and it's like, the show is so frustrating because it made you not root for the main character. It's just, I just didn't understand like what they were trying to do. Like, the trailer made it seem like she was going on this crusade to like have her own life, and then it just turned into this CW show, the CW soap opera, and it's like, why? It was doing so well. Like, the first episode was doing so well. Every scene with Prudence is good. Every scene with the high priest is good. Zelda was like, everyone else was good. It's just Sabrina, which is so bad. And it's like they never explain. I guess there's a part 2 coming. Missy the Master. I don't remember her name. Like, she was in Doctor Who. I don't remember her name in the show. She was amazing, chilling, evil. I loved it. She was the queen of demons, though. It's not a spoiler. She tells you. It's just, I didn't expect it. Like, I think I had high hopes, but I definitely didn't expect it to be this teenage CW show. Like, it felt like watching like Heart of Dixie or something, but with witches. And then like they forced every character to be something. Like, dude is a witch hunter, this girl is something else, this girl speaks to ghosts, and no one ever mentions it like at all. Like, it's just, then they tried to pit the friends against each other, and it's like, dude, like, the show, after a while, it started dragging. Like, I thought I was gonna run through it when it came out on Friday, the 26th. I didn't. Like, I just finished it on Halloween. It wasn't planned. Like, the show is just. I hope part 2 is more focused. It seemed like it will be. I'm trying not to spoil it. It seemed like we get to the meat of it all. This was the appetizer, I hope. I need it to be, because I can't suffer through part 2. Like, when part 2 next year? Because at least Stranger Things have the decency of calling their stuff seasons. Like, I gotta wait for next year for part 2 for a TV show. Okay. But I don't know. it could have been better. It could have done away with all the Sabrina used to do this. This episode, Sabrina will conquer, blah, blah, blah. Like, she was always successful, except for, like, one time. And it's so annoying. Like, 10 episodes, she never failed. Like, dude. Don't get me started on their fashion. Because I was going to like, what decade is this? Like, everybody dressed weird. That's some weird thrift store clothes. Except for, like, the boyfriend. Because I guess, oh, he's a guy. We don't have to make him dress nice. So annoying. Like, I thought because it was made by Riverdale people, because season 1 is amazing. I didn't care for season 2 of Riverdale. I haven't seen the latest one. But I thought because it was made by the Riverdale people, the first season was going to be amazing. But no, they still on the later years of Riverdale. Man, it's just frustrating, man. So frustrating. It's like, we have all this epic witch stuff. Supernatural is still going. And they name drop, oh, I can't say that. They name drop somebody too. And it's like, oh man, I know them from Supernatural. And it's like, Crowley one is not a spoiler. And then it's just, I have no, like, there should be no, like, silly stuff like this. Since we have so much information already. Like, it's just, I'm disappointed in Sabrina.